Hello. I am extremely tired. I don't sleep no matter where I'm at. I thought I would sleep better where I'm dog sitting because it's quiet and beautiful and nope. I guess there's just too much going on. Um, the frustrating thing is, what I want to talk about today is doctors not agreeing. I think sorry. I think I've mentioned that my aunt's in the hospital and we're talking comfort care slash hospice. Don't say the H word. It upsets people. Anyway, she's been there now 13 days. And that's a long time. She's had 4 neighbors in her room so far. All nice. I mean, she's getting excellent care, but every time they say they're going to release her for rehab, in-house rehab, something comes up, whether like her white blood count went up and she was running a fever, she had a bad night with her breathing and oxygen, just a bunch of different things. um, I honestly don't think that the in-house rehab is going to really do anything. So I mean, I don't want to be the pessimist, and I feel like I'm being the realist, where some others are just wanting to take every, I don't want to say chance. They want to try everything that they can. And I get it. I get it. And it's hard. It's really hard. And especially like she's been seen by a cardiologist, a lung doctor, an infectious doctor, a kidney doctor, the regular doctor, therapy people come in. She definitely gets a lot of attention where she's at right at the moment. They're awesome. But the doctors are not on board with each other. Now, I have heard that she had um, I think somebody said she had a bladder infection. Then I heard that she had just a little bit of pneumonia. That's why it got canceled again. Now, I'm supposed to call today to see if she's going to be discharged today at all. Now, some of the doctors are all for the rehab. Some are saying, she could go, but it's really not going to do any good. They really don't want her to end up back in the hospital. I mean, if she goes to rehab, I would bet that, and I'm not a betting person, but if I were, I would bet a lot on it that she will end up back in the hospital. So we're at that crucial crossroads where we have to make some decisions, and I'm trying to be not accommodating, but I'm letting the kids have a say and the consensus. I mean, I'm not going to just put my foot down and say this is what we're doing. I could, but I don't want to do that. My uncle just turned his TV on and it's loud. Alrighty. Anyway, so I'm just waiting to give him a call. But like I said, some of the doctors, they're not agreeing, and I think that they all have to be on board. So in the meantime, this rehab place is holding a bed for her. And it's like, doctors are not agreeing. So, I gotta make some phone calls today and I've gotta ask some questions. And it's like, okay, guys, what's the plan here? What are we gonna do? Or do I just need to say, okay, forget it, we're doing this? That's what I kind of feel like. I feel like I got to take the bull by the horns and say, look, this is what we're going to do. And that's just all there is to it. But the biggest thing is She's supposed to go to rehab, and if something happens today where they say they cannot discharge her to this particular rehab, then we have to make a decision. You know, we're paying all this money for a room, and I know that sounds really rude, and but that is one of the frustrations of all of this happening is as much as you care about somebody and you want to do best by them, and you do, you can't help but think of the financial ramifications of everything being racked up, and how is it going to get paid for, and I mean that's a stressor. um, and I know that's not something we should really be concerned with. It is and it isn't. I mean, somebody has to bring it up. I mean, you can't just not think about it and just fly by the seat of your pants and not be realistic and say, hey, this is what's going to happen. This is what we have to look forward to, you know. Anyway, this is a short rant because I'm not sleeping. Doctors are all saying different things, and a lot of times it doesn't make sense. It's like now they're limiting her intake of fluid. I kind of get that, but then the one doctor said that she can have salt. She's always been told not to have salt. Now she's being told by this one, he's a kidney doctor, said she's not, her sodium is low. And, I tried to explain. So, I mean, today it's kind of like, I know she doesn't want to hear bad news, but we have to try to explain to her what's going on as far as like, setbacks and different things. I mean, we're not going to sit there and say you're dying. We're not going to talk about hospice, but we have to sit there and just like tell her that, you're not doing well. I'm really tired. And I don't know how I'm going to word this to her. I guess I'm just trying to hear it for myself. Like when I play this, I usually play this back, listen to it before I post it. And yeah, it's getting to the point where it's getting a little too real, a little too close to home, a little too, and the aftermath is going to be really crazy too. And that's I think that's scary to me, because once somebody's gone and then you have to take care of their possessions and you have to do certain things, and this is, I've never done this before, that in itself is scary, because I don't know what family members are going to do. Some of them, I can talk for a few. Sounds like he just turned that TV up even higher, so I think I'm going to call this quits. I just wanted to come on here and rant a little bit, because, doctors can be frustrating also. And I know they're limited to what they can say. I mean, they have to be careful, I get it. So, anyway, with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Comment, share, subscribe. Some encouraging words would be nice. All right. Take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye.